Registered records, X-ray, JKB on the microphone, shoot the fire brain. Ula Babylon, Babylon, Babylon. We come from Zion, scary like the lion. Shut up.
Fans really want to know what a Papi Ray is. Who is Papi Ray?
Papi Ray is a Nigerian. Grew up in PH City. Went to my primary school in PH City. My secondary school in River State. River State, and I went to my university, civil law, 2000 to 2003, River State University, and I also went to Benedict University and did international relations, diplomacy and strategic studies. I graduated in 2007, and since then I've been into self-help, employment. I've been self-employed. I have XRay Studios. I also have Ogunda Literati and a publishing company that publishes my books. And I also have a Riverside Poetry Club. We have poets that come together and also share our poetic ideas for the development of Nigeria and the world at large. I also have a record label for my music, Crested Records. We are pushing on with the music and with the artistic intellect we have. We also have people that give us their books to help them publish too. So we're in business and we're doing well. Thank God for everything. Thank God for life. And I believe that in the next 5 years we're not going to be where we are now. We're going to be much more, 5 times bigger than what we are. That's X-ray, aka Sam.
When did the vision of music career? When did you start it?
My music career kicked up with Cosby Jones of 98.5 Treasure FM presently right now. He hosts the Hip Hop Lounge. It's my cousin, and he taught me about rap and about the art form of music. Already I was a drummer in church for about 10 years. I played exclusively for my church way back when I was growing up. I picked up music as a hobby and as a very sweet way of passing your information. I saw it as a vehicle that I could use to pass my emotions and what I feel around me onto my viewers and my listeners. So from the church, I went into rap music. I was doing well in rap music 1998. So 1998 till 2003. By 2003, I opened Crested Records and XRay Studios. Since 2003 till now, I've been able to release numbering about 40 to 50 single tracks. And I believe I can do much more. I want to get up to about 200 to 300 tracks to flood the world with music. Music is a best friend. Music does not have jealousy. Music is soothing, it's healing. And I see music as also a messenger of peace, not of war, to the whole world. So I see music as a very good vehicle for development, and also to make the world better.
Yeah, XRay.
Yeah.
We got to understand that you have your book that is out, Eyes of the Night. And your lovers really love to know how you came about the inspiration. What inspired you to writing that poetry?
Okay, thank you very much for the question. I am poetic minded by birth. I feel and sense things in the sense of poetic justice and in a way of using poetry as a way to let people know what the human soul is passing through. So I see poetry as a vehicle to express the deepest emotions of man, not understood by the laymen, but only by those that are intellectually inclined to such endeavors. So Eyes of the Night and Perceptual Predestination were two books I in expressing expressionism. Is an art form of making sure that your real emotions are being shown through your poetry, not just by letting people know that you know how to speak poetry for the sake of speaking poetry, but poetry as a way of letting people know the inner feeling that you're passing through into the outward form. So you cannot pretend to be a poet, you can only be a poet by spirit. So I go into the spirit and my spirit speaks to me, and you cannot lie to yourself. And if I listen to myself and I write it down in poetic form, That's expressionism. And through that expressionism, I've been able to unveil many things about human life and nature that many poems will not want to delve into. So that's the crux of why I wrote Eyes of the Night and Perceptual Predestination. I've been writing it since 2006, and I happened to finish by 2009, but it published until 2019 when I opened my publishing company. Thank you.
This is Papi Chulo. Yeah.
No,
You know what I'm saying?
That's up, man.
Yes, boss.
Know what I'm saying?
Crested Records all the way.
Man, Crested,
You
know
know,
what I'm saying? Crested,
all your
Crested,
fans.
know what I'm saying?
I've heard from you a long time
yeah,
ago,
yeah.
but we just need a little freestyle from you, boss, please.
Okay. I'm gonna do that.
For your birthday.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. It's the beginning of the end.
Yes,
Origin
boss.
of disaster. See the slaves taking over place of the master.
Yeah.
Songs of the Rasta. Hands in the air. Fate of a gangster. Head on hell. I'm gonna meet you there in cavalry. One and only. In the midst of the Pharisees. Lastly, my homie resting in peace.
Yes,
on my knees
boss.
praying God to let my enemy seize.
Yes,
Doors
boss.
locked, give me the keys.
Okay.
Who might you betray me with the keys to the enemy? And if I die, would won't remember me.
Yes.
6 feet deep in the cemetery.
Yeah.
Thinking and acting and speaking candidly.
Okay.
Dealing in the worldly finery. Yours faithfully. Watch carefully. I was meant to be a king with a gold ring. Everything is mine for the asking. Takes more than human understanding. Black continent still suffering. Rich beggar pray things get better.
Yeah.
Don't stay through the rough weather. Just relieve you receive what's yours. Do it with the right force.
Yes,
and not
boss.
reasoning with the infinite loss and get lost in the thoughts of fine words women on war. I've been there, done that before. Respect to the master and spirit and the truth. God bless X-Ray and bless you too.
Amen. Yeah, bless I.
Keep it P on the PHC. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, boss.
Always P on the PHC. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
Now it's
boss.
out here, man. We keep it real on the P on the PHC.
Yes,
Guys,
boss.
do it real on the P on the PHC.
Yes,
Keep it
boss.
real, man. Stay crested and trusted.
Yes, boss. Do you have any shout outs who you want to shout out to?
Thank you, PJ Show. First of all, shout out to PJ Show. Yeah, no be lie, MBL.
Okay.
PJ Show MBL.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. Big shout out to you. Big shout out to Uncle Kevo Comedy. Check for Uncle Kevo Comedy in your YouTube. Like, share, comment, and
Subscribe. Yeah.
You understand? Also subscribe to Crested Records, subscribe to XRay Studios, subscribe to Crested TV, and also subscribe to Crested XRay on YouTube. Also, I want to say a big shout out to JT Money. I want to say a big shout out to SD Bubbling, General Bami, King Dollar, and I want to shout out to the whole RUL. I want to say shout out to Monegang Military, Pontville, Turkey, Ghana, UK, Ukraine, Germany. You hear me, feel me? You know what I'm saying? It's Papi Ray, Ray. You know what I'm saying? So we're still keeping it real. I want to say shout out to my family, the great Kesi Mbata Royal House of Modamaya, Monkoro Modamaya. I also want to say a big shout out to my men's association, Young Men's Development Association, also to Remote One Youth Forum, of which I'm the secretary, assistant secretary. Also, I'm the assistant secretary of Young Men's Development Association. I want to give a big shout out to Rumodomaya. You know, the Rumodomaya can make cow. I want to say a big shout out to Rumodomaya community as the Rumodomaya clan, Obiakpon local government area, headquarters of Obiakpon local government area. Keep it real. Shout out to Lagos, shout out to Nigeria. Stay peaceful, stay truthful, stay together. We can do a lot better if we're together. Let's keep it together. You know what I'm saying? Peace out. You know what I'm saying?